It's a G with here, back with another one, man. Yes, we are playing Call of Duty, and we're gonna be reacting to my boy Wayno. He has some hot takes for Gunna, his newest project, The Last WUN. Yeah, people, we're just gonna play card and listen to my boy Wayno, and we're gonna react to it, man. Let's get it. Subscribe to my boy, man. Let's go. Yeah, I'm lacking right now. I ain't even paying attention to the game.
Nobody want to hear that. That was not him. That was a fake tweet. People get fooled by fake tweets every day, and we got to do a little bit better.
All right, let's go.
Something is bad just because we want to see bad shit happen. Thug ain't say that. Not like we don't believe that Thug never said or don't feel nothing towards Gunna, because we understand why. We've seen why, we understand why. Whether we agree with it or not, that's personal to us. But do we understand why he feels away? Of course we do. Now let's move.
So that's interesting. I didn't know that was a fake tweet. You know, because I did saw that tweet floating around to where, you know, as soon as the album dropped, it was like nobody want to hear that. You know what I mean? But that was a fake tweet. You know, come to find out all along. Oh, let's see. Let's get some. Let's go. My teammate. But yeah, I didn't know that was a fake tweet. That's interesting that Winner said that. You know, big shout out to Winner too. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. You know, I met him, bro. I actually met Winner. Humble guy, man. Humble guy. You know, a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge. You know. He's actually willing to talk to you, give you knowledge. Like that I appreciate about him, you know? Because he big time, but he didn't act Hollywood like, bro. Big shout out to Wayno. But let's get it. Let's go.
Move on. Like I said, Gunna dropped this last album, his newest album, The Last WUN. Got me to thinking. Because everybody, we all, yo, why he can't work with Weezy no more? Damn, he ain't working with him no more.
Yeah, you can't work with everybody.
Him and Savage, him and Baby, him and...
That's funny, because Gunna and Drake, oh my goodness. Oh, bro, can you guys fathom a song with Gunna? Come on, let's get some. Can you fathom a song with Gunna and Drake, bro? On some Gunna type beat, bro. Missed them. But yeah, man, like, could you imagine a Drake and Gunna record, bro? Yet alone an album. Oh, it's my teammate. My bad. My bad, twin. Where are you going? That boy saved me. Yeah, it got real right there. Ooh, let's go. But yeah, man, like the reason why Drake cannot do a song with Gunna, because you know he's cool with Thug, you know, and just politics, bro. Like that's really what it be about most of the time. Just politicking. You side with this guy, you can't side with this guy. Like,
do you think that's funny?
You know, so that really what it be for real. You know, so just a whole bunch of politics.
Taking C.
Yeah.
Losing A.
Yeah.
Losing B. Lost Alpha.
You know, so yeah, Drake is cool with Gunna. I mean, Drake is cool with Thug, so that would not happen. But let's get back to it.
Him and Future, him and Thug. To keep it all the way 1,000, Gunna don't need none of them. And I say that with all due respect, because all of them matter like a motherfucker. Like, let's just call it what it is. Savage, to me, quiet as kept, is my favorite rapper from Atlanta currently, because he stays away from all the bullshit. stays away from it, and every time Savage come back around, he finds a way to do something interesting with his music to make people listen. I also like the fact that he's violent. Yes, I said that. I also like the fact that Savage makes violent music. I grew up on Styles P. Savage reminds me a lot of Styles P, but he always will give you something to listen to in his bars. But we like to hear the, you know what I mean? We like to hear that shit from them. I like that from him. Baby to me is one of the most skilled, yes, one of the most best rappers from Atlanta. Whether you choose to realize that or not. Yes, because I grew up on the Locks and all these other guys, I do like how Little Baby raps. I think y'all should listen to his album. But Little Baby, his space, I think his space has been faltering over the past couple of years for two reasons. Perception and also beat selection. Beat selection has had people say, damn, he rap over the same beat, but most of them rap over the same beats. But I think people just want to find reasons to not like Little Baby for their own personal thing. Future, that's my, nah. Savage, love you, my nigga. Future though, Future, one of my favorite rappers ever. One of my favorite rappers ever. Right? One of the best at making hit records, talking about the streets, talking about pain from a certain perspective. Then I get into the club joints because I don't listen to Future for club records. I listen to Future for his perspective of the streets. Got Thug. Playboy Cardi to me, I think he goes into the conversation, but he's in another stratosphere as far as stardom, right? He had taken himself away from everybody for a long time and built up his own space with hip hop that was like he occupies that alone. But Gunna, for him to have faced all that adversity, you know what I'm saying? Have been doubted, changed his appearance like a motherfucker too. Let's just keep it 1,000. We did not think that, and I could almost say I know for a fact before Gunna went to jail, that nigga couldn't do 10 push-ups. I'm gonna put myself out there. One day I asked him if I see him. I do not believe that man could do 10.
That's crazy though. Yeah, I believe that boy said before Gunna went to jail, he didn't believe he could do 10 push-ups. That's crazy, we know. That's crazy.
Push-ups before he went to prison. But since he came home, let me clear that up for you. Oh, wait, I was in prison. I was in county. Okay, I get it. I'm not a jail nigga. What up? But since he came home, let's just go through a few things that Gunna's accomplished since he's been home. Let's do that right quick. For the people that say he need people, or he gotta have this, or he gotta have that, right? Let's just go through that right quick. Gunna's album DS Forever, platinum. Dripper Drown 2, platinum. A Gift and a Curse, the album after he came home, platinum. Wonder album, platinum. Drip Season 3, platinum. Fuck you mean? 4 times platinum. Power P, well, P Power. 3 times platinum. Of course, that dude got straight money. Proud of them, him and Offset. Gold. Probably gonna approach platinum. Him and Offset got another record on his album too, right? On his Last WUN album. They got another record together. And when I was on stream when we was listening to it, somebody said something about Offset. I said, oh, hold up. The thing about Offset is he's going through the same shit, not the same exact shit, but the same black sheep space that Gunna's in. Why? Because his problems with Baby. I mean, when he had that situation with Baby, I mean, we ain't got to go back down through the timeline. The Dice Game, there's a bunch of stories from him and her about what happened that night. The Dice Game, you know what I'm saying? I worked at QC. He wanted to be off the QC at the time. I'll tell y'all my QC stories one day too. But Offset can't get no features neither from none of these guys. I don't think none of these people be messing with Offset either. I mean, Thug said what Wham says goes. Offset had a whole album with Metro Boomin and 21 Savage Without Warning, which was fire. And we never, like, after that situation, we never even heard no more songs with them ever again. I don't even think that Metro never even did another beat for Offset again. You know what I'm saying? But Gunna
come here.
Has solidified himself
Lost B.
as one of the top artists in Atlanta, but in the game, in the past 2 years, through music. Through music. Through rapping. When people say rapping, Gunna can't rap like Jada Kiss. I'm not saying that. That's not the point I'm making here. I'm saying that the way he does it, he's found the science. I'm saying he's found the science. His appearance,
Losing Charlie.
the perception. I think in today's life, people look at street shit as the dumbest stuff ever. I know for my own self, don't get me wrong, I got tons of friends that I answer their calls, calling me from the feds, calling me from the state, whatever, love them to death. When you start talking about a lot of the stuff that they're going through, subjectively, a lot of it is dumb. A lot of people end up in tough circumstances that lead them to prison. Is everything people trying to be tough? Not necessarily. But when you have the overall conversation about what's went on over the past years, right, in music and social media, especially with the whole YFN and YSL situation, Gunna has not rapped in any of them veins. He hasn't said nothing on no gangster shit, and he can't. Like, let's just keep it 1,000. Just from his what he have on his jacket, what people consider him currently, they consider him a rat and all of that shit. I don't think he's gonna talk within that space because it's gonna be viewed a certain way. But I think that's the intelligent part about Gunna more than anything, understanding branding. And I think a lot of artists do not understand that.
Hey, that's facts though, cause really, like they was saying, like since Gunna came out, bro, you haven't really seen them do interviews and just popping it. You know what I mean? It's just strictly like music, and you gotta respect that. You know what I mean? Just strictly music. You gotta respect that.
Charlie locked down.
You know, you definitely gotta respect that. All music. You know, so like let the music do the talking. Basically, that's the type of vibes Gunna on. And you gotta respect that, man.
We're losing Charlie.
Oh. Yeah, so you gotta respect that.
This space in the branding sphere as opposed to the rapping sphere. See, Gunna changing his appearance, no longer you seeing him with double cups and all of that. I don't think that would have been acceptable. I do not think that would have been acceptable while he was with YSL. I don't think like him taking care of his skin. And this is not no disrespect to none of them brothers, because Duke is my nigga. I got love for Duke. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't being the exemplary like people of help for none of that shit. Today I did good. Certain types of records that he made, I ain't been eating no bullshit. Like certain things that he's saying, his life, his lifestyle has changed in front of our eyes. And I think that the ones in the street, while they love what came prior, y'all ain't the ones that's gonna spend that bread on a ticket to go see niggas. Like y'all ain't paying for no shows. Y'all ain't going to no shows. Y'all do not make up the back end of what no artist is getting. Y'all listen and y'all talk like most people. But Gunna has defeated a lot of the shit that's been put ahead of him. And like I said, him and Offset's common denominator is that I feel like both of them, people look at them like, in Atlanta, people look like, don't nobody fuck with them. But they still get it together, right? Now, this album, Entrance in it, the long ass album, 25 songs, technically 23. I'll put the last two as bonuses because they was out prior.
Yeah, that was, I believe, One Stop and Non-Stop. I know One Stop is one of them. You know, is one of them for sure. So 25, take out the two, yeah. But still, man, hey, the album, man, I'm saying, man, Gunna is let the music do the talking. That's the type of vibe it's on.
Right. But GP, just say that. Let that sink in. Sakpase, right? Shout out to the Haitians. If you watch my channel, you Haitian, Sakpase, right? Prototype. Who Getting F Tonight with Burna Boy. This the thing. Him and Burna Boy got a record. Not discounting none of the stuff that he's done with the Futures, the Babies, because him and Baby got a diamond record with Drip Too Hard. You know what I'm saying? That was a cultural impact. I mean, record streaming versus record selling is two totally different worlds to compare in eras. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to compare eras. But it's still a diamond record. That was a cultural moment. You know what I'm saying? That was a cultural moment. That record is about damn near 10 years old now. But he got Wizkid on the album, Nietzsche on the album, Asake on the album. You know what I mean? And I think that, like, for people that listen to Gunna, because if you're a casual listener, you're going to say, all his beats is the same. He don't be talking about nothing. What do he be talking about? He say the same flow. He did it because you're a casual listener. If you listen to what he be saying, he be talking about his life. And I think that's the thing that changed.
And, yeah, like, let's break that down. Because, I mean, bro, Gunna has his own lane, bro. To where it's like, whenever I want to just vibe, bro, I put on Gunna. You know, to where he can have a album of 30 songs that sounded like that's the type of vibe I want to be on. So, you know, like, I mean, obviously, shout out to all the artists that could drop different type of, you know, genre of beats and slow beat, fast beat, mid beat, you know, whatever beat. That's fine. But at the end of the day, certain artists, I just want them to give me their flow, you know, and that's it. You know, and Gunna is like a vibe. Whenever I want to catch a vibe, bro, Gunna, bro, that's it. Feel me? If I want to listen to like different vibe I'm on, I put different artists on. You know. So at the end of the day, you know, everybody was saying the beats sound the same. I like every beat. I mean, bro, it's Gunna. It's a vibe, bro. You know. You know, I don't expect Gunna to start giving me rapidy rap. You feel me? If you start giving me the rapidy rap, it might sound good because it's just him. But still, I don't expect rapidy rap when I listen to Gunna. Just vibe. So let's get it.
The perspective in his life. Before, he was talking about street shit. Before, he was rapping, and it was fun. Let's not act like Ski wasn't a fun record or Hot wasn't a fun record. These is records that wasn't just some street shit. They was fun records. But now, I mean, shit, I don't even think he'll get a Travis Scott feat. Matter of fact, I can see Travis Scott doing a record with Gunna again. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's this somewhat boys club within these pockets of hip hop where they just like, don't mess with him, or don't mess with her, or don't do nothing with them, or I ain't doing nothing with them, or I ain't doing nothing with them until this person say it. It's music. Y'all can do what y'all want. Y'all niggas is not in the mafia. I want to repeat to each and every one of y'all, anybody who's watching this, if you are in music, if you do music, you are not in the mafia. If you are signed to a label, you're not in the mafia. You do music. You're an artist. You're supposed to create. You're not going down with no, like, stop it. Y'all have to stop acting like y'all on some Gambino shit. Y'all not. Y'all niggas rap and sing for a living. And dance, depending on who we talking about. Leave that there. Back to Gunna. We don't need none of these. Now, I do feel like there are subtle shots on this album. Subtle shots. Are they, like, direct? No.
Yeah, like the shots are not direct, bro. Just a little subtle.
I mean, we know that Thug is on you. We know that Thug don't like you. You know what I mean? We know all of that. But one of them that I'm paying attention to, and I could be, I'm not trying to stir nothing up, but I'm just looking at this because I look at trends and who sets them. Little Baby. Little Baby made it popular when he changed his record label name from 4PF to Can't Be Fucked With. Gunna has a song in here called CFWM. Can't fuck with me. I ain't pointing no elbow. Nah, I'm playing. Because I'm really not trying to be one of those people that stirs up conflict between black men. That's not my thing. But I'm just saying, nobody's used that act. Nobody uses that act. Nobody was saying Can't Be Fucked With until Baby. In that vein, in his generation, I know if somebody could go look back and look up some bars from 1999 and say, Cannabis said Can't Be Fucked With. Like, you know how y'all do, man. Y'all try to pick and dissect everything apart, but I'm just keeping it 1,000. I think that this album is a message, not in a hip hop way that's like throwing darts on some gangster shit or nothing. I think that this album, calling it The Last WUN, the records that he has on here, the features that he has on here, Nietzsche on there, salute to Nietzsche, that's my guy. I like Nietzsche, you know what I'm saying? I like him as an artist. Need to put out the tape though, Nietzsche, you know what I mean? Get back to it. I feel like it's a statement in the sense of it potentially being the last album on YSL. It's a statement with the type of records he's doing because, I mean, he's been on a different wave, you know what I mean, with 101 and Giving the Curse and all that as far as how he's changed his music, but him doing records like Burna Boy, which, we ain't gonna talk about that, but him doing records with Burna Boy, you know what I'm saying, him doing records with Burna Boy, it shows where he's going. I feel like Atlanta has run shit for so long. And don't get me wrong, like you got the little one, the young ones coming up, like like Pluto, the young girl Pluto. You know what I'm saying? You got a few artists coming out the city of Atlanta that I think have potential. You know what I'm saying? But in his space, he's now like, because I don't think he's negated or left Atlanta alone. You know what I'm saying? Because he has big drinks that's going to rock Atlanta. But I think that he's going for something else. I feel like he's trying to reach another stratosphere with his artistry. And he wants to put himself in a new space to compete. Now, I want to go back to Thug for a moment. Thing with Thug is that ever since they both come home, and Thug hasn't been putting out music like that, and I don't think that Thug is waiting on Gunna, because I see like numerous people say that, like, oh, he just waiting on Gunna to see what he gonna do. You know what I mean? To see what he gonna do. I don't think Thug is thinking of it from that standpoint. I don't know what's taking Thug so long, but people are gonna compare them because people can't understand why Thug is no longer working with him and Gunna moving like this. So did Gunna need Thug or did Thug need Gunna? And I think it's a bit unfair because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I wasn't a fan of Thug from day one. You know what I'm saying? As far as like records like Danny Glover, records like Halftime. Halftime, one of my favorite records. I love that video too. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like just because they don't work together anymore that makes me less of a fan of Thug because he hasn't put out music. You know what I'm saying? Him and Future put out that record, Money on Money. I think Money on Money did what it was supposed to do, but it wasn't a bona fide hit. I think it was a good idea, it looked good and all of that shit, but you know, this video, this episode is more so about Gunna, but I'm only addressing Thug because that's going to be the conversation constantly online. By the time Thug does drop an album, keep in mind that they still work. Let's go, man. G ready. Thug still works with 300. You know what I'm saying, like Gunna signed to 300. I don't know if Gunna has a A&R that works directly on his stuff, or Thug has an A&R that works directly on his stuff. But they both are speaking with the same chairman or the person that's running, Salim. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Salim, very good guy over there at 300. But it's going to be interesting. I ain't going to front. This shit is going to get interesting because he's carved a new space. And now people is putting that magnifying glass up. Now people is putting that magnifying glass on all of them from a fan standpoint and saying, yeah, I need to go fuck. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all need to go fuck with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's somewhat of the space that people looking at it. And also look at this. He just, you know what I mean, in Atlanta enjoying himself.
And a bunch of fruit.
Leo. Yeah. And that's how you pop your shit. When your actions reflect your words, you know what I'm saying? When your actions reflect your words.
Yeah, that boy was in Atlanta though. You know what I mean? Gunna was in Atlanta just riding around, just kicking it, man. You know, you know, just small surviving with the people. You know, so
I mean is him being active is a byproduct of the words he been putting out, which is that music. This is I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me know how we do it. For the ones that don't, eventually you will.
But let's go, man. Big shout out to Wayno, man. Y'all go subscribe to him. Big shout out to Wayno. But yeah, definitely, man. you know,
We got the lead. Now hold.
you know, the Gunna, you know, project. I mean, to me, it sounds good. At the end of the day, man, Gunna came out and just focused on music. You know, came out focused on music. I know Thug got something cooking. Thug got something cooking, bro. I know he do. He got to. Because the only way you can silence Gunna is through the music, bro. Bro, it's through the music, dog. You know, get it, yeah. However way you wanna. Yeah, one thing for fans, man. Sometimes, like, fans, you know, sometimes rappers expect fans to think the way they do. Bro, no. It's your life, my boy. Whatever you're going through is you, man. Like, if you hate said artist, just because you hate them don't mean I gotta hate them. Yeah, bro, you are your own individual. You know, sometimes rappers, just artists in general, bro, fall in that, bro. Just because you hate somebody don't mean I gotta hate them. If me and that person don't have no issue, like no beef, like come on now. I can think on my own.
Hostiles are resupplying.
You know, so yeah, man. Gunna wanna drop the last one. 25 tracks on there. What y'all think? Have y'all heard it? What are some of the songs y'all like on that bad boy? You know, he definitely got 3 Afrobeat artists on there. That boy Burna Boy, Asake, and Wizkid, man. Big shout out to Nigeria, Africa as a whole, representing, man. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, and Baby's supposed to be dropping too. I think a week from now, next Friday. You know, so we're gonna see what Baby Project talking about. I believe he dropped the feature list on his thing. He got Travis Scott. Who else? Future, obviously. You know, some few people on there that he's gonna have. You know, so we're gonna see what Baby album talking about. But right now, Gunna got the streets on fire, bro. You know, go look at the stats. Don't take my word for it. Go look at the numbers. The full numbers ain't even dropped yet, bro. But every song almost got millions of views, dog. Like, bro, go look at the numbers. Pause this video and go look at the numbers. Come here, man. Where you going? Yeah, pause this video right now. Yeah, pause this video and go look at the numbers, bro. Damn near every song got millions of views, bro. And the album only been out like 2-3 days, dog. So the official streaming numbers are not out yet, but I guarantee that number is gonna shock a lot of people. You know? And if you guys remember the first album he dropped when he came out of the situation he was in, everybody didn't think that album was going to do so good, but it actually did. The streaming numbers was crazy. I remember. I don't remember what it made right now, but I remember the sentiment around that album. People thought it was going to flop because that was when Thug was like, "Hey, Wham, whatever, you know, block this man, release or drop some or whatever." You know what I mean? And the project did pretty good, man. The numbers. Because it made, say, Cheese, Academics, you know, we made all this top blog sites. So, but yeah, man.
Who the fuck taught you weapon safety, soldier? Dad always taught us to make good on our debts. Located shock charge.
the party in here. Y'all just chilling. Oh, we were camping.
Marksman smoked.
Camping. Looking.
Hey.
Lead done.
Sniper down. Mine. Tally shock charge.
Damn it.
Simtech. Priming. Eyes on hostile Simtex.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
Hostiles are resupplying.
Time's not on our side. Finish him.
Spring mine spotted.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
Spotted mover.
Let's go.
We've taken control.
Contact. Scrambler. Hostile movement.
Yo.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Yeah, man.
To collect our sorry asses.
Yeah, people, let me know, man. Get down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think, man. The Gunna, the last one. Y'all heard it? What y'all think, bro? Well, big shout out to Wayno. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. It's called Wayno on YouTube. Go subscribe. Tell him G-Ready sent you. Until next time, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. And until next time, G-Ready, one-stop shop for things gaming. And I am out.